guys, welcome back to Kruze Club. Today we're taking a look at one of the last naturally aspirated
supercars ever made, the Audi R8 V10, a car that proves you don't need turbos or hybrid power to create something truly special. We're taking a proper look around the car, stepping inside the cabin, checking out everything that makes the R8 so special, hearing that screaming V10 come to life, and of course, taking it out on the road to see what it's truly made of. So is this still the ultimate everyday supercar? Let's find out.
Starting with the front, you got the Audi single mesh grille with these open patterns here to allow air to cool the radiators. Then you got the R8 badging over here, black Audi logos. They don't even make these anymore. Nowadays it's more like a plaque. Then you got these LED lights, and these are very distinct lights because you can literally spot it a mile away when it's coming down your way. And it's got the Audi LED matrix lights, so you can literally see into your future. Then move along, you got these open air ducts, you got the radiators in there straight for cooling. At the bottom of the bumper you got this carbon splitter, check that carbon weave. Yeah man, it pops. Then move over to the side, you got these black 20-inch wheels, and they're glossy too, with the carbon ceramic brake discs. And you got also these gray brake calipers. Yeah, look at the mesh there. That's how you tell it's carbon ceramic, because with this car, supercar performance, you need all the stopping power you can get. V10 logo right there, carbon mirror caps. As we move down the line, you can also check the carbon side skirts, and over here you can check the inlets, air inlets, because you can see even the shape of the door. Air moves in and air goes to the V10, and that's the 5.2 liter naturally aspirated V10. It pushes a whopping 602 horsepower and 516 newton meters of torque, and all that is sent to all four wheels via the quattro all-wheel drive system, and it hooks with these tires, Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's, and the carbon ceramic brakes. You're definitely not going off the road. At the back, it's got this carbon wing, and I think this is pretty much the carbon package, because you check it on the wing, check it on the diffuser, fully carbon diffuser, you can see, and it actually works. Goes all the way to the back. Yeah, then these are exhaust tips, and it's equipped with the Audi performance exhaust, and it pops, crackles, and does all the craziness. Yeah. And we've just been on a ride, and man, the heat that's coming out from here, it's crazy. But yeah, check R8 on the fuel cap. So this is how you open it. The door handle was literally down there, so you just press it and you open. Then as you enter, you got this R8 logo on the running board. Check the door. Damn, even the bugs wanna hit your ride, man. Sorry. Thank you, bye-bye. Yeah, back to basics. Right, so you can see the door fully covered in leather. See your window switches, your window controls, your lock buttons, and all that other stuff. This is how you open the trunk. We'll check that in a bit. Even these got carbon in them, even on the side here, man. Like, look at the detail, you know what I mean? Like, these parts will probably not be carbon, but yeah, they are. You got the seats, you got the performance seats, you got the bolsters, leather, and the stitching over here, and fully, operative. Got your switches, you can fully control them to whichever setting you want. Then just move it a little back so I can fit in there. Then as you sit inside, it's about a snug fit, if I do say so for myself. Yeah, it's quite, on the sporty side. Steering wheel, around, flat bottom. You got all the switches over here. Start, stop, exhaust button. I think this is race mode. You see the thing with supercars, phone will literally drop if you're wearing shorts. But yeah, I got all the selectors, and I like this because these are actual buttons and none of that, touchpad stuff. You literally know, you don't even have to, what can I say? You don't even have to fuff around on the steering wheel, because everything is at your fingertips. Like, you probably know, and some of these things you just do them without even looking. Then you got the That's your instrument cluster. Tells you all the information that you need. That's where your temperature is, fuel, and everything else is pretty much stored in there. Unlike other cars, it doesn't have anything like a screen in the middle. Everything is strictly for the driver, the passenger. You can see the Quattro badge over there. Then in the middle, you just got these air vents wrapped in carbon. You even got carbon on these, carbon over here. Then you go down, you just got your aircon controls, and everything is all dials, buttons and all that stuff. Then you come over there, and you got storage. Then you come over there, you got more buttons, park assist, traction control off and hold, and your indicator switch. This is your gear selector. I mean, it's actually quite like a fighter jet, fighter jet inspired, I think, because like how pilots, when they start to fly, they pull that lever, and it kind of resembles that. Then everything is all this carbon finish. Yeah, so basically the interior is quite minimalist. Yeah, it's not much, and I think it actually does this car quite justice, because I feel like most of these cars with these many screens, in due time they will then feel dated, because obviously technology keeps on moving. It's like taking a phone from 2010 and trying to use that screen. It's now looking like, what is this? So I feel like in the next 10 years or 15 years, most of these cars with these gigantic screens are gonna then feel more dated. But with this, at least it's only in the instrument cluster, which is normal. I don't think that will ever feel dated. And here everything else will just remain with the carbon. You got the leather over here at the back. You can fit maybe some duffel bags in there, so you can actually use it on a trip. Then you got your CD exchanger right here. Haven't seen CDs in a while. I don't know who's still doing CDs, but yeah, it's been a minute. But yeah, you got decent enough space for maybe a trip for two. Put your bag there, put it back there. Passenger side, same. All the leather, carbon, all the stuff is over there. Then you can move over. Let's check over the storage. Yeah, so in the front, you got more storage up here. You can probably fit more trolley bags, maybe one in there and maybe another one lying across. Yeah, so it's got decent enough storage space for you to take a trip down wherever. Because I mean, if you whoa, yeah, stay. So if you got enough, I mean, trip for two, maybe for a week or even for a weekend, you got enough space in the back there for 2 bags. And you got enough space in here for another 2 bags. So that's pretty much enough storage. And man, this blue, this is a very nice color. If you look here, look at the metallics. I hope the camera can pick them out. Look at all the metallics in the paint. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's the thing with these cars. You gotta take your time with them. So you took it at Centerport?
Yeah, just give it a bit of a shakedown. Yeah.
How was that experience?
Yeah, wicked. I did it in my last one, so...
You had an R8 before, is that?
No, I had an E53 Merc.
Alright.
So, yeah, this is a different level.
Yeah, this is supercar now.
This is like... whole different. We did it in 11.2 seconds. 128 across the line.
Yeah, 11.2, quarter mile, 128.
It's about 3 seconds, just 3.1 I think to 60, but that wasn't using launch control.
So probably the launch control probably.
Yeah, there was another guy there with an R8. He did use it.
Yeah, that's quick.
A friend, my mate, he's got a 600 LT.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we went up against him. He only just caught us.
Only
Just
just.
on the line and just got past. So I reckon if we'd had launch control, probably would have been.
Yeah.
Might have got him, or it would have been properly neck and neck.
No, this is some serious piece of kit, you know. Like
Yeah.
it's proper.
Oh yeah, it's wicked.
Yeah, hearing the sound behind you.
That's nothing, mate. When it goes, it goes.
They should have made the back window open, you know.
You wouldn't ever think.
So you can hear that. Yeah. E53 to this. But basically, in terms of performance, the E53 that generation had what, 500?
It was stock, so it's
450.
435.
435.
So it was a hybrid.
Yeah.
So it was quick. It was 4.4 to 60.
Yeah.
But it was a big car. It was 2.7 tons.
Yeah.
So, but it motored.
What? Yeah, man. What? That V10, man. It's a shame that they took it away, you know what I mean? No, none of that no more. You gotta keep a hold of this car now.
Yeah, well, luckily the new one that they're building, that's a hybrid, isn't it? So
Yeah, with the
it won't be,
with the V8, yeah. But yeah, nothing can be there. Like that NA V10, come on, man.
yeah, it'll be a bit of a letdown. It's the
Yeah.
same with, with the Lambo.
Yeah, the Temerario.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
I know
great concept, but it's just not a pure car, is it?
it's not the same, yeah. Because I mean, performance-wise, yes, it's crazy, like 900 horsepower. And I think in the next R8 they would say
It's going to be 1,000.
1,000. Yeah, I know. Yeah, performance-wise, it's crazy. We get that, but like just that, like that noise is not there no
Normally
more.
aspirated
Yeah.
V8s, V10s, the V12, the Aventador's got to be one of the best sounding.
Yeah, the vintage, especially with them straight pipe exhaust.
Yeah, the SVJ.
That thing screams.
We can go down there and go around.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Audi R8. Yeah.
That was just up to the speed limit.
Yeah, man. And you get there so quick, yeah?
It's been almost 90.
Damn. And it's nice the fact that it's all-wheel drive. You're not expecting to lose it or anything. Yeah, because for a moment there, I was thinking we're gonna like just get a bit of a slide. That's when I remembered now quattro. I'm like, oh yeah, no, we're not.
We start, I think it's 80% on the back wheels,
Yeah.
20% on the front, and then if it starts to go, then
That's when it
transfers.
shifts it over.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it is. I have had it does squirt.
Just a little.
Yeah, when you first, but you got, it's a bit like a go-kart, you've got to put the power on before you go into the corner.
Alright.
And then that way the four-wheel drive's already going.
Okay.
Well, otherwise, yeah, you can get a bit of a twitch.
Makes sense.
But then as a cruiser, if you take it out of sport and put it in comfort, it's just like driving any other car, you know.
Alright.
But yeah, when you're putting your foot down, we managed to get 6.9 miles to the gallon.
6.9 miles.
That's sensible. Yeah, so yeah, it's thirsty. You can get 20.
Yeah, which is not bad for a car like this.
On a bank.
Yeah.
Pistons.
Okay, I think there's a roundabout up there, so we can probably go around. Then there's a bit of back road there with some turns. We can go through that as well. But yeah, 6 miles to the gallon. I mean, it's miles.
Yeah.
Miles per gallon, right?
Smiles per mile.
Miles per miles.
So give them to temperature.
And this is the sportiest setting it's in.
Yeah, it's in
dynamic.
Dynamic and sport. You can have it just dynamic or dynamic sport. Just different everything.
Okay. Yeah, because the way it hooked there, like, you know what I mean? It's like once you experience these kind of cars, going back to normal cars, it's different, you know?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I felt the same way the first time I got into this supercar territory was in a 570S.
Oh yeah.
And going through down that motorway, it just felt effortless. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's just like cutting through the air like butter. So I was like, okay, now I see what they mean when they say it's a supercar and it's not.
It's just the sound, isn't it? The sound is.
That's the thing, and that's pretty much what people want, isn't it? Because yes, everything else might have the performance, might be fast, but without that, it's
Same with the electric cars, the Teslas.
Yeah.
Played and everything. It's quick,
but
it's got no soul.
No emotion.
No.
Because some months back, I was in a Hyundai 5N.
Oh yeah.
And that thing has 600 something horsepower.
Yeah.
And it has this.
Which way do you want to go?
This way. Yeah. It has this sound thing in the inside, so it imitates the revving, changing gears and stuff like that. So when he turned it on, it actually felt like a normal car. Because when you press, you still had the change downs and stuff like that. But now when you turned it off, it just feels weird, man. Because you're just going, you get the seat. Actually, kind of makes you feel kind of sick in a way. But I was like, nah. Yes, it might be quick, it might be that, but without that, nah, man. Nah.
It's like we all through work we get electric cars and all the guys have got the i4.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be a wicked car. And it's so fast.
Yeah.
But again, it's just soulless.
Yeah, man. Because for me personally, with electric cars and that, I left here, so I don't necessarily mind them. Yeah. If it's a car back to back to work and stuff that, you know what I mean, you can do that going to the shops like a runaround. Because if you think about it, in this one, you probably need maybe 10 to 15 minutes for it to fully warm up.
Yeah.
And that's probably your commute. So you're getting it warm just to get there, then it cools down, then you're getting it warm to go back. So in that way, if it's an electric car, you're just going up and down. I wouldn't mind one in that sense. But as a step up, I'm like, nah, I'm leaving all the ice stuff and just going back to electric. Nah.
Yeah.
That's where I drew the line, you know. Is this a stock engine or it's upgraded?
Yeah, it's stock. It's got the sport.
That's sport.
It's the standard. So the standard is the upgraded exhaust, but it's Audi. It's not an aftermarket. You can get the
Acropolis.
yeah. They're all louder. Trevi, you've probably seen Trevi's got the black R8.
Yeah.
Pidgey.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
So Trevi's he's got that's not
stock.
It's not stock.
Alright.
No, so he's louder all the time. I quite like it though because you can keep it quiet if you need to keep it quiet.
Alright.
It's just when
Even got the pops.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it pops. Lots of fans and does everything.
you can on a day maybe when you're bored, you can literally just go for a drive.
Oh yeah,
you know?
yeah. We could just
You know,
vent.
yeah, you know, these are the cars that when it makes sense, because when you probably hear somebody just saying, "Nah, I'm just going for a drive," you'll be like, just going for a drive just for just. But now when you get in a car like this, you understand it. You're like, nah,
Yeah.
I'm just going for a drive, you know? Especially in the country roads and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a bit clear now. Yeah, you can probably swing it so it faces
Yeah.
that way.
When you want it to bay.
Yeah, even in the bay, just in case you don't get disturbed. Yeah. Alright, let me get the sound check before you switch it off. And this car, man, like, I don't know, in this world we're in, everything is going all, you know, fully tech, hybrids, nothing is, I mean, yeah, this is still quite exciting because obviously more performance, more this, more that, but I feel like the driving aspect of everything is kind of going down because it's mostly like the cars are the ones driving you instead of you driving the cars, you know. But in this era, you know, everything was mechanical. You hardly have any screens inside. Naturally aspirated V10, you know what I mean? This is as good as it can go. So, yeah, man. And I think the main question at the end is this car a supercar? I think that's what most people will probably say no to. But personally, from the experience I just had with it, I would say it's definitely a supercar, you know. And I think this is probably one of the cars that you're gonna get, because I mean, yes, either you get this or a Huracan, but at the same time, most people probably say now just get a Huracan and stuff like that, but you can still get this. You still got the V10. They're not making those anymore, and yeah, so it's now pretty much extinct. It's now pretty much extinct. But yeah, man, you know, leave your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know what you think of this car. Let me know how you feel about the car. Personally, I like it. This is the second supercar on the channel, and yeah, as far as I'm concerned, this is one cool car. Yeah.